Well, Crime Victim Services, they do a lot of services for area seniors, and June is Elder Abuse Awareness Month. We're going to learn about how they help out and help a victim of crime. Joining us today, of course, familiar face, Executive Director of Crime Victim Services, Amy Weaker-Bailiff, and then a new face for us, Paula Lang. She's Elder Victim Advocate with Crime Victim Services. So thank you both for coming today.
Hi, Holly. Thank you.
Okay, so, you know, there's so many different ways you can help people, and with the elderly community, I assume there are certain things you guys do target and different programs that you might use, right?
So our Elder Victim Advocacy Program is a strong program in the community, which really focuses on collaboration with those other elder serving agencies in our area. And we really focus on not only the response to victimization of our elder population, but also the prevention of re-victimization. So what are the opportunities for us to provide some of that case management, safety planning, sometimes home repairs in situations, maybe it's, scam, looking at the financial impacts of crime, but also making sure we're setting people up so that they're not taken advantage of again in the future.
Right. Is it mainly scams that you're seeing, or is it crimes or violent crimes or anything? What do you typically see?
It's all crimes, unfortunately. And so one of the things that we know about elder abuse and neglect is that it's often unreported or underreported. So the statistics we know when we see those are low for what is out there in the community. And so awareness raising through months like this and really getting out there in the community through the outreach efforts from our agency and other agencies is important to let people know that they're not alone. Some of those instances of victimization can occur from strangers, taking advantage of someone. Unfortunately, there's oftentimes where it's family members or trusted caregivers.
That makes me cringe. I hate that. Yeah. Wow. All right. Well, one of the outreach programs, Paula, is Are You Okay? I love this program. So explain it to people what it's all about.
It's a group of volunteers that focus on contacting not just the elderly, but people who are alone. It could be people with disabilities, or could be, 60-year-old plus. And so volunteers call once a week and just ask, are you okay? What's going on? Tell me about our last conversation. You mentioned a pet. Follow up on that pet. And so it's just an opportunity to check in, give companionship, and just make sure someone is okay. Or they can say, I think I've been scammed. And then that generates a whole new conversation.
Whole new conversation, huh? Yeah.
Right.
But the key is, I guess, it's that call and that trust, right?
Yes.
For that person would say, hey, I think I've been scammed, because they might be afraid to tell somebody. It's embarrassing, probably.
It is embarrassing. And so many of the scams and the abuse, people don't want to admit. Many times it's family, it's a caregiver, or it's something they feel like I should have known better. Shouldn't have fallen for that. But scammers are so, they're getting such high tech that it's easy to fall into that.
Right, yeah. So you say they're volunteers, Are You Okay program. So do you need more volunteers, and do you train them a little bit before they start making these calls?
Yeah, so we're working with the Area Agency on Aging right now to recruit people. We're doing some media recruitment ourselves. And so we'll do a brief screening and an interview process, and then bring them on.
Take it away, right? Yeah, exactly. So do you typically get more than one person if you're a volunteer, or it just depends on the need?
It depends on the need.
Okay.
So it depends on how many people sign up, how many people volunteer, and then we'll continually recruit.
Right, yeah, exactly. I love that program. I think it's one of the, people always want, what can I do? What can I do to help? That seems like one of the ones that, this is easy. I gotta just pick up the phone once a week and talk to somebody.
Exactly. And one of the things I love, we're so proud of our volunteers at Crime Victim Services. They're an integral part of the work we do. We have so many different opportunities, and so people who have a real compassion and heart for the elder population, it's an exciting way for them to be able to connect with other people in the community and make sure we're helping to support that safety net.
Right, yeah, because it takes a village to do all this stuff, and you guys know that, and you're helping with your volunteers. All right, some great stuff. Thank you both for coming today. Thank you. All right, don't go away. We'll take a look at the weather forecast next.